Happy FaceTime Friday. It is actually Saturday, but that's okay. We don't always follow the rules. I had to, debrief Mom on FaceTime Friday rules. But as you probably can see in the front here, I told her we don't want a list of things like what she does, with the pieces of paper. Everyone who works with her probably knows that, but we have a list of things. So it's, anyways,
just a few topics. We don't have to talk about all the topics because we're going to be very, informative here. Informal, but yet informative of things we're learning.
Okay. All right, so, you start.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. So kind of critical that I wanted to highlight for our FaceTime Friday people is amazing how Kelsey's not only driving on the other side of the road, but is able to parallel park in a camper van while driving on the other side of the road.
Which is only, Mom thinks it's rather amazing, only because she can't do it on the other side of the road. So
I can't do it anywhere. So like if I was in Boston, I would be driving for hours trying to find an open spot. So it's quite amazing. That's one.
Okay. What was two?
Well, they're not in any particular order, but another thing we wanted to talk about was coffee.
Coffee. Yes.
Right.
Mom has been loving the coffee.
Yeah, crazy. And I'm learning some things because I'm drinking a decaf Americano, but Kelsey's having, what is it you're drinking?
Cappuccino.
And I didn't know, but maybe you guys are like sitting in front of Google, and you already know this, but the difference between latte, because Kara drinks latte, and cappuccino, and there's a couple other versions of those as
Macchiato, I think.
Macchiato. How do you know that? It's crazy. Well-traveled. But anyway, it turns out they all have 3 ingredients. They have espresso, milk, and foam. And it's just a matter of how much of each. And so that's cool. That's going to be a business that Kelsey's going to start, but we don't want to give you any hints on that. All right. And we don't want to be... insensitive here, but it is kind of a highlight that's going on in this trip is the whole, what do you call it, Kels?
I'm pronouncing it COVID-19, but I don't know if there's actually a way to say it.
So the COVID-19, don't mind that helicopter going over.
We'll be on that tomorrow.
I think that's the Ellen DeGeneres show trying to catch us here. But we don't want to be insensitive because it is quite serious, but we were trying to find humor in it. So we have come up, we have had quite a few discussions while laying in the back of the van, waiting for the king tides to go down.
Yeah.
And we read a lot of headlines. You want to give us a few captions?
I don't remember all of them. I don't know.
Cambridge Company.
Oh, the Biogen. Yeah. Yikes. Feel bad for them. Hope that's not sounds like a PR nightmare. I wonder how they're tackling that one. Biogen, what was the other stuff?
Well, a couple things we were talking about is how in these kind of times there's winners and losers.
Oh yeah, winners and losers. We had a great guide on our guide boat driver on the catamaran thing, whatever that was, yesterday on our tour, and I think he kind of knew from the beginning that he said something out loud about he's gonna have a lot of laughs with us because Mom said something about they call these birds, they're seabirds, I don't know their proper name, but they call them shags, and Mom at one point asked something about the birds and said so what about she called them shaggy, and so then he started rapping about rapping like the rapper Shaggy. Oh god, it was so funny. Or I don't know if it's actually a rapper Shaggy or it's a song, I don't know, but it was really funny. But so anyways, we at one point it was just the two of us and him on the boat, and we had so many laughs talking about what we're gonna brainstorming what we're gonna invent.
Yeah, so we have one idea. We're just going to say it here, but you can't steal it because we already have it copyrighted or trademarked or whatever the proper term is. But during our laying in the back of the van, we were reading about the virus, and you guys probably know this, but there's a term when you have the virus, but you don't know it, when you're actually, and the term is shedding the virus. That's right. So you say it.
Shedding.
Shedding. So our tour guy actually said it a little different with his
New
accent.
Zealand accent. Sounded like he said shitting.
He said shitting.
So
but anyway,
really
so that was really funny. So anyway, so we came up with an idea that we're going to have some sunglasses that we're going to call shedding spotters that you can wear, like if you go into the bank or some of you work from home people going out to get beer, you put them on and you can
tell if someone's shedding.
If they're
Stay
shedding,
away.
they have the virus. So, don't want to be insensitive because it's quite serious, but we think we might be on the winner side versus the loser side if we come up with those. So, we did see this morning that somebody else has already come up with some earrings that are toilet paper earrings. So they beat us because we were going to come up with that too. All right, another topic.
Well, I'm just laughing because as I'm sitting here looking at Mom's notes, I actually can't read, which is typical for Mom's handwriting. It has been my whole life. I can't read one.
But you can copy it. You can sign my name, get you out of school. Amy Scammon. I have an appointment
I never
today.
signed myself out of school. That's
So you
Meg.
just sign checks.
Meg signed herself out of school. Yes, I can sign receipts. What is the first one?
That's parallel parking, and then the cliff rides. And I was going to get on that.
Oh, we kind of
after.
talked about
Yeah.
the fudge.
But I was going to change over to. I mean, we have focused a bit on. It's interesting. In Massachusetts, we're entering spring. That's awesome. But here, Kelsey's entering fall, and we saw a lot of apple trees.
And it's getting cold. I think when I first got here, I probably had a couple cold nights because it was early. It was definitely still spring. But I've had some nights where it's been really cold now.
Really cold.
So, like sleeping just in my sleeping bag, which is sorry guys, the battery died. So we're back. I'll finish my thought on sleeping bags. So it's been cold and sleeping in my sleeping bag instead of my comforter because my comforter's not anything warm. But anyways, it'll be great because I'm coming home to summer. So I hope you guys are all surviving winter. It seems like it hasn't been that bad. Okay, what's our last topic, Mom?
Last topic, and I just have 2 topics left, really. The last topic is, Meg will remember this topic too, is there's certain trees here that, our trees where we're hiding cell towers, and it looks like a fake tree. There's actually a tree here that looks just like that. So we call that the cell tower tree. We just had a little debate over which one it is because there's some that are similar.
If that's not one, I promise
all right.
you.
So we could capture this for you in a still photo to show you, but that's quite interesting. We find we have better service when we have those cell tower trees around, but they're actually real trees, not like in Massachusetts. The only thing I was going to end with two things is I'm leaving on Monday, which is so sad. But the funniest thing is our captain on our Able Tasman tour thought we were hysterical. And he said something at the end of our trip that I was going to share with you guys. And how did you say it, Kel?
Something about must be fun having a roadie with your mom or something.
A roadie. He said filled with lots of laughs. And so that's kind of the summary. It's definitely been filled with lots of laughs. So that covers my list. I think
we've covered the whole list.
Covered it. Yeah, I was going to talk about the coffee table book on the lattes, but never mind that one.
That's for the next FaceTime Friday.
Next time.
All right. Goodbye for now.